My hype is I've been in a little minute to play basketball. Ain't played in a little while, so just being out there felt good. Felt loose and just going to win the game. So, man, that was the best part about it.
You didn't play a ton. How did you feel about your efficiency except you saw a ton?
I think just trying to make the right plays, no matter if it show up on the stat sheet or not, I'm going to go out there and make the right play. Just make what I feel is best for the team. So efficiency-wise, I think I did well today. Could have did better, but I think I did well.
The possession before your big block down on that end, I saw you smiling. You see Ryan in front of you. Did you feel a moment coming up for you, an opportunity to get a defensive play?
Not at all. I was just happy to play basketball. I get to play basketball for a living now. So I was probably smiling the whole game, just happy to be out there.
Defensively, Carter's been standing out all throughout Summer League. Just your thoughts on what he can do on that end of the floor.
He can do wonders. He's so young, and what he's doing right now, I think he can guard 1 through 5 if he has to. So just for him, that's probably the big step in him. Once he starts getting rolling on offense, I feel like he's gonna be one of the type of players.
You hadn't played in a while. How was you win and everything? How you feel?
I feel great. I ain't played, like you just said, I ain't playing in a while, so I was itching to get back up on that court. But once the ball went up, it just felt like regular basketball to me again. So I definitely felt great.
Did you have to lobby to get out there today, or was the plan always to play?
I think the plan is always to play if I'm available, if I feel ready, if I'm right, if the time is right, if me and people talk over and stuff is right, and I'm all good to go. I feel like I'm always going to play.
How do you feel for Monday against Ace? Maybe?
It's gonna be a lot different, just because I was his teammate for a year. So just playing against him gonna feel weird, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
You guys shared a moment at halftime, you and Ace. What did he tell you?
He said it was good. I seen him once out here, and I see him again. Looking at him coming to support the team is just meant the world just to see your best friend.
You feel the energy with you?
Out of your game with Shay. You think you play like him?
Like who?
Like Shay Alexander?
That's a new one. That's definitely someone I watch. Just his pace, how he gets to the rim, stuff like that. Just how poised he always is. So that's definitely someone I watch.
You feel the energy with you and Cooper out there? The crowd was digging everything out there. Do you feel that out there?
The crowd was great today. I feel like what not a better time to come back in a game like this and the crowd electrifying as this. He had a good game, I had a good game. We kind of just showed the NBA world what we're about.
What do you think those featured battles will be like between you two?
We don't play him a lot this year, so the future battles will be great. I think me and him, one thing we both got, I think that the rest of the class we just competitors, we're going to go out and compete.
Was it cool having Wemby and the guys out there in the front row?
Definitely, having the guys support, come here and just overall just be cheerleaders, just helping us out, talking to us during the game was definitely great.
Something Coach said was the offensive game is obviously it for you, but he said he's specifically very excited for what you bring on the defensive end. Is that something you're trying to work on, trying to highlight to bring to this roster next year?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you don't play defense, you're not going to be on the court, so just trying my best is learning new stuff, how to go over screens, guard the ball, stuff like that is definitely an area I look to grow and just keep on getting better at.
Spurs have added some talent with Cornette and Kelly Olynyk. What are your thoughts on how this season may shape up with the roster that's being put together?
We look at roster top to bottom. I think we can compete with anyone in the league. So just having that mindset, 2 great pickups, so we just gonna keep stacking days.
You guys had a Texas Strong shirts out before the game started, man. Just for you and Cooper to get together for that moment. Can I get your thoughts on that?
It was definitely a big thing. Just our thoughts and prayers out to those families who lost someone, whether it was a father, a mother, child, or anyone like that, aunt, whoever, friend. Just want to show that we got their back to the fullest.
Yeah, your thoughts on playing alongside David Jones? What do you think about his performance?
Bucket getter. Me and David joke all the time. He's just a bucket getter, a great guy. He's gonna make the right play.
Jordan, you had that moment where that picked you up on that fear in the second quarter. What's the scout on him? What are you reading? What are you trying to get to him now?
I think with a player that good, I think sometimes you have to live with the tough shots he makes. It just keep staying in front of him, keeping him right in front of you, just always having the hand up when he shoots the ball, just trying to get a good contest.
I've seen the other way around though. You had that and one floater over there. So what were you trying to get to?
I was just trying to touch the paint, honestly, and then whatever option I had that was my best option, I was gonna go tape, and right there was to get to the little floater that's well.
Is that one?
Nope.
We look forward to it. We're looking forward to it since, high school days, to be able to compete with him in the game, for it to be at this level is definitely a special thing. So I'm grateful for it and be ready to keep getting better with it.
Defensively, you put on another show. Just going up against Flagg, did that get your juices flowing even more?
No, I just try to treat every game as I did the last. Game is more important than another. If you start getting up and down, it's going to be hard for you to wake up and play games when you're playing against teams that aren't that good. You know what I mean? So I just try to keep a level head, try to keep an even mentality towards everything. But it comes to the hell of a player. You want to compete against the best in the world. So him being the number one draft pick is definitely just an opportunity to measure up and compete.
What you need at Dylan's elevation, face blogger.
I look there. You look like me a little bit.
Is that something that you've seen him working on? Something you can bring? Obviously, the offense is there, but Coach mentioned being excited about his defense as well.
Yeah, he's a hell of a defender. When he really sits down and gets after you, I think he's one of the best guard defenders on his draft round. So I think for him, just doing it consistently and doing it all the time, he's more than capable of being a hard defensive guy in the future.
Out on the perimeter against Flagg, you force that turnover. Just your mentality when you're out on the perimeter and hounding guys like that. What's your mentality?
To be process driven. Process driven a lot of those other days because result driven. A lot of the times you get stops. A lot of guys get hyped. They get really high in the game and then it gets quiet when guys start getting buckets, and that's what's going to happen in this league. We're playing against the best players in the world, like I said. So you don't have times wouldn't it be cool to finish with 32, 33, something like that? I just put my head down and just try to get after it every play. Guys are going to make tough shots, good players are going to score the basketball. So it's their job to do what they can offensive end, and my job to do what I can on the defensive.
When did you develop that mentality to be more of a process-driven guy?
It's just been something my family has said, and I feel like I've landed in the perfect place in San Antonio because that was one of the first things they said to me during my interview. It was like, they asked me a question, they were like, are you more process-driven or result-driven? And I was like, I've always been process-driven. I've never been the best player in the country. I've never been the best at absolutely anything in my game. So I think for me, just being able to compete, not focus on the result and focus on the process, you're going to look back and enjoy your career much more than you would have if you're like, damn, I only made 2 shots. I think I shot over 7 today. Who cares? I got another one on Tuesday. I get to go and compete. So I'm just grateful to compete.
Can you talk a little bit about what it means to represent the IE and the development of basketball out there?
Yeah, you gotta represent where you're from. I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to do it at the highest level. Almost following in the footsteps of a guy like Kawhi. I seen him grow up and do it. My dad coached in the high school. So for him to drop to the Spurs and do what he did, and I feel like I'm almost following in his footsteps. So, we have a ton of great hoopers coming out, even in Cali in general. So SoCal, NorCal, all the above. I think we're going to have a lot of names in the near future in this league.
For sure. You talk a little bit about your dad and your guys' relationship. Can you talk about that development with him and your game?
Yeah, he just pushes me to go as hard as I can every rep, every game. I'll probably talk to him after this game. Probably just tell me how can I play harder in certain spurts. There's times where I didn't control the controllables this game. That's all he's focused about, just me getting better and me being more competitive every day. So.
With your shooting, do you feel yourself being a little more comfortable out there shooting the barrel?
Yeah, this shot's gonna fall. This shot's not gonna fire. At the end of the day, I've been doing the same. I've been shooting basketball the same exact way since I've been 4 or 5 years old. It's gonna fall. I believe that I'm gonna be one of the best shooters in this league. 0 for 7 fulfillment. So I need that shot. I don't for 6 at the last game. That's not gonna define what I am as a basketball player. So being able to have other D's to fall back on, to be able to affect the game positively outside making shots or scoring the basketball, it's just my main focus. Thank you.
Mike, how do you think Dylan did, and did he exceed his minutes?
Yeah, Dylan did great. Did great. We knew he was ready to go. He's been working hard the last few weeks, and for him it just starts defensively. Offensively, he's going to find his rhythm, find his flow, but defensively, I thought he had times and he really guarded tonight. He created some big turnovers for us.
Would he play a little bit more than you anticipated? Or?
I think about the same. Yeah, we knew what we were getting into going in, and we tried to manage it properly so we could finish the game for Nieto. But he was locked in, and it was great to see him in the Spurs uniform.
Would he for his defense?
I think you guys know. Yeah, he can cover ground with the best of them. If he just worries about defense, he will be fine. We know he's a great offensive player, and he'll grow into that role. But when he's the first defender ready, it is hard to score against him.
You can also say Dylan's efficiency, so just limited time out there.
Yeah, no, he was great, and you felt his impact. The stints were a little bit short. As he would say, he hasn't played a game in a long time. So we try to manage that properly. But when he was out there, he was playing hard. He was making the right play for the team. again, great to see him back out there.
How's he looking? And talented defensive.
It helps a ton, but I tell you what, defense is all 5 guys. And so those 2, they know their role, they've done their job, but everyone on our team has stepped up. I mean, from Dexter to Riley to Asai, Eaves has stepped in as a starter last game and brought into this game. I mean, defense is a team effort, and we are truly connected on that end.
Do you think defensively, we saw a big block in transition. Just what does his size allow him to do defensively? What
Did you say Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, him and Carter, they both bring great size. For 19-year-olds, they are enormous, they are strong, they are built for the NBA. It'll take time to get used to the pace of a true NBA game, and as Dylan gets back in shape, we know he is a two-way player. So as excited as everyone is for his offense, we are extremely excited what he brings defensively.
When did he get the green light, Taylor? Is it this? When did Dylan get the green light to play?
I mean, it's been a steady climb throughout. It's essentially every game. It's been day by day, and we felt this last week he showed great progression. A big thing is Dylan feels ready to play, and I think he would say he felt ready before this game. But long-term thinking, same message I've had all summer. We were very happy to have him out there. He was a big part of the team.